Kind angel, fly within my life, beside me in all I do.
Hello, beautiful people. Here is the year reading for 2017, a card for each month of the year as a general theme that you can use as a guide to look at what to focus on, what to be aware of, how to kind of move forward in your life at that particular time. Remembering that we're all on our unique journeys and we're all going to be receiving guidance differently and varyingly throughout the year. So this is for the year in general, and I've been meaning to do it for a few days, so better late than never. I'm going to be using Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light cards. I will be telling you about the being that's on the card, the loving being, and also the theme to focus on for the month of that card. So let's start with January, which we're already a few days into, and see what they have to say for us. Alright, so this is perfect. I haven't looked at any of the cards. It's Freya, Goddess Freya, and it says phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So this is perfect because, as you know, apart from it being a brand new year, it's also a brand new cycle in the 9-year cycle. So numerologically, we've just been through an endings year in 2016, a number 9 year, and we're into a number 1. So it's all about letting go of the old last year, and now it's about new beginnings. And that means that everything may feel fresh and new and exciting, but also with that comes a little feeling of being outside our comfort zone because it's a brand new cycle. So this month we will still be going through a little bit of a transition between the two. So if you do find that there's still some things to let go of, breathe through them. It's interesting because I'm actually recording this when it's a full moon in a couple of days, and there's a full moon right behind Freya. If you are particularly affected by the moon cycles, you can absolutely call upon Freya, especially come Wednesday the 11th, when we'll be in a full moon, and it's a perfect time to really just let go of any of that remaining heaviness that we perhaps may be holding on to and that we don't really want to take with us through the next year. Okay, so this is the card for February, the month of February. Green Tara, beautiful goddess. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations. Trust. Supreme protection. So this is important for us in February, apparently, to know that we are protected, that again we can really release anything that is holding us back and really go into a space of trust. So as we let go, as we just said in January, there's a feeling of like, oh, what next? But that may continue into February. So we really have to go into that feeling of, I know this is for my highest good. I don't know what the rest of the month or the year is going to look like for me, but I am going to call upon Tara and know that all is well. So that's February. Oh, interesting. So more releasing even into March. Master Jesus, beloved Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So we know that forgiveness is the ultimate healing, the ultimate release. So you once again may have the opportunity in March to really let go very deeply to something or someone that has been causing you a lot of pain. Remembering that real forgiveness is about knowing that we're all doing the best that we can, and even in the most challenging situations, you don't even have to forgive what a person did or let that person back into your life. You just need to know that forgiveness is for you. It is freedom at the deepest level. So it sounds to me like the first 3 months of this year is very healing and really preparing us a lot as we go into spring. So Jesus will help you with that, okay? All right, so April. I love this card. Radha, the twin flame of Krishna, I believe. A Hindu goddess. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Beautiful. Again, so focusing more on our relationships as we go into the spring, into April. For those of you obviously in Australia and New Zealand, that will be your autumn, but into April, Radha wants to help us, and she's saying that there's a lot of reconnecting with our soulmates, our twin flames, if you believe that that is part of your path in this lifetime, and people that we really feel a deep connection with. So having done all of that, forgiveness work and letting go of the past, those of you who want to meet your beloved, there's going to be a lot of energy and potential around that in April. As we said, it doesn't mean that it has to just be April, but there is particular energy in reconnection and reconnecting to ourselves through relationships in April. So, that's exciting. So, May. I love it because I have no idea what these cards are. May, Saint Germain, Karma, releasing. Again, releasing. So, moving beyond drama, creating your own path, make room for good energy. So, what this says to me is that as we meet these people, sometimes it's actually challenging to meet people who we are deeply connected to because we have a lot of old baggage with them, a lot of old energy, and they're saying that we don't want to get stuck in how it was in the past or any old patterns that might be coming up. We want to use our relationships and those connections as an opportunity to let go so that we can have relationships based on blessings and love and miracles in the now. So yes, there may be things that come up. Yes, we can ask Saint Germain in May to help us with that, but don't let it make us feel like we have to stay stuck in that fear or that we have to stay stuck in something that isn't right in this lifetime. Sometimes we have these soul connections that last just a brief moment so that we can really clear out the way. So whatever it is for you, don't go into fear in May. Just let that fear go so that you can move forward. And Saint Germain, as you can see in this card, has a beautiful violet flame that you can invoke to purify any old energies. So going into June, the midpoint for the year, sacred vision, the Miriam. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So there again, yes, there is an emphasis on forgiveness and healing, but they're saying that June again brings us back together. So what I feel like may happen for many of us is that we have these connections going into April. It's intense, it's beautiful. There's a little wobble that happens in May as we kind of clear stuff out the way and really get used to the intensity of that connection, and then we come back together in June with those people or with ourselves, or have a heightened awareness of our own oneness and our own connection. They're saying that it doesn't have to be romantic love, it doesn't have to be a business relationship, it doesn't have to be a friendship. Remembering that love can be in all forms. It may be with a person that you least expect. It may be a person that you're not usually attracted to. It could be from a completely different walk of life to you. Love has no boundaries. So remember that in June. All right, so July, White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. It says connect to your lineage A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So, again, going into the second half of the year, that may have us look at our family tree, things that are in our family that we are ready to release on a deeper level. The angels and the beings, this white eagle, are saying, ancestral spirit is saying that it's very important that we really follow our own path in 2017, especially when we've done so much work to be true to ourselves, to connect to the people that are right for us, to really let go of having to be like, our ancestors, or having to do what other people think that we should, whether that be past life or this lifetime. Really letting go of any of the limitations that we may be carrying around from other people. Many of us are the kind of black sheep or the different ones in our families, and that can cause us a lot of pain because we're trying so hard to fit in. So if you feel that way in July, it's time to call on White Eagle and to let go. Beautiful. Yeah, I love this card. So, August, the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So, this is a beautiful card, and we're going to find that there's extra magic, extra amazing energy in August, where the things that we have been asking about really happen in the most amazing ways. Of course, remembering that whatever faith you have, whatever religion, whatever culture, whatever non-religion, whatever it is, you can still be open to amazing synchronicities in your life. And you can, of course, call on the Holy Spirit to help you to be open to that. Or whatever your belief is, know that miracles are actually everywhere. And that in August, what we're going to be able to do is just to really shift our focus to that, rather than feeling like we're focusing on everything that was, everything that hasn't been right. August is going to be an extra beautiful time. All right, so coming into September, Sanat Kumara, light activation, a beautiful, powerful master. He says, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Ooh. So September is going to be a really beautiful month to listen to our intuition, to go for it, to not hold ourselves back, to not hide, to share our work, to share our gifts in a far more powerful way than we've been giving ourselves credit for. We're going to feel inspired, and we're really going to take action. This card, they're saying, is a card for us to remember that we are leaders and that we lead with love and light, that we are warriors, and it's time for us to really step forward as we go into September. Again, this doesn't mean that we can't do any of these things until this month. It's just going to be a particular theme that we want to bear in mind as we approach each period of the year. So this is for September. All right, beautiful. October, yay, magic manifesting. Also, this really says that the second half of the year is really going to be where we see the fruits of our more inner work. So it says magic manifesting. Isis, your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So where we experience the miracles in August, this again is a reminder for us in October to stay focused upon that, to let it unfold as it's unfolding, to know that we are being supported and that there's extra magical energy. That when we know that this is the case, it's also very important to keep our thoughts, to keep our feelings on track with what we desire rather than what we fear. Because there's extra powerful energy in these months, we want to really make the most of it rather than kind of getting caught up in what isn't happening, because our progress could be extra apparent and powerful during these times. So that's October, and you can call on Isis, a powerful Egyptian goddess, to help you with that. November, coming into the end of the year, which always feels funny when we're only just starting this new one. But November is charity, prayer, and contemplation. I love this card. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. So, again, another beautiful card about manifestation, about really getting clear, even into November, about what it is that we want and letting it happen. They're saying it's really important that we go within, that as we come towards the end of the year, that we can reflect on what we have experienced, but we can also ask for more. Just because it's the end of a year doesn't mean to say that, things suddenly stop. So take time to be still and quiet in November so that you can reaffirm and reattune to what it is now in that November period that you want next. Okay, and the last card for 2017 December is Kuthumi, beautiful master, and his message is Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So it feels to me like at the end of the year, we're going to really have a new awareness, a new sense of ourselves, and going to have learned a lot this year. That means we're going to have not only new information about things, but we're going to feel more deeply connected to our spirituality, to who we really are, and to all these major lessons that we have learned in this new energy of 2017. There seems to be really emphasis around gold in December, connecting with the gold light of Kuthumi, of Jesus, of all of our beautiful angels. They all have golden energy, to really call upon their wisdom, to call upon your own higher self's wisdom, and without seeking guidance from outside all of the time. When you're wanting to go within, just trust yourself, trust your own knowing, trust the path that you've been on in this coming year, and know that you can close the year feeling really supported in your own spiritual growth and your own capabilities to manifest a beautiful life for yourself. So it'll be interesting to see what 2017 teaches each of us. But whatever that may be, we're going to really feel like we've come on leaps and bounds in our own personal, emotional, and spiritual growth. So it's already 17 minutes, which I did expect given the fact that we're doing 12 messages. It feels to me like the beginning of the year. We're going to be doing a lot of preparation, a lot of groundwork, a lot of inner work still, especially January, February, March. And then we're going to feel like there's a lot of connecting with others. And then the second half of the year really feels like where the action happens. So that is super exciting and makes a lot of sense, because the new year is really going to feel a lot different to us to start with. We're still going to be getting used to what that feels like for us. It's going to bring up that sense of, out of our comfort zone. I'm going to have to let go of what I know in order for me to be in the new. And then when we really embrace the new, we can start to actually create the lives that we want, including those beautiful new soulmate relationships, whether that be friendship or romance, really being able to shine our light and share our message, especially as we go into August, September, and really being able to claim our own power and our own wisdom. And as it's a 1 year, it's all about our connection and our remembering that we are one with each other as well. So we can either focus on it being me, or being in that awareness that we are all in this together. So I hope that helps you. I hope you have a magical year. And remember, you're using this as a guide, as a reference point for each month, and you can create whatever you desire in 2017 with the angels, with the goddesses, with the masters' help. And remember that they are waiting for your call. So ask them and receive. Much love to you. Bye bye.